guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Vinland Saga, Season 2, Episode 3.
Last episode we found out what Einar and Thorfinn's day-to-day life is now, and
Chopping wood, chopping wheat.
Yes, but it's actually better than it could have been because their master has given them an opportunity. They need to cut down all the trees in a certain part of the forest and build a wheat farm, and after that they'll be able to sell the wheat and basically their product to the master and buy their freedom back, which is pretty good.
It's a gold opportunity, guys.
And the master is the type to, get down in the dirt, do the job with the slaves and stuff. Like, he seems like a genuinely nice guy. The people working for him, the retainers, they're not so nice. They are in charge of bringing the food to Einar and Thorfinn.
Food.
Well, they eat most of it and they don't give a shit because they're trying to bully the slaves to feel better about their position. Einar wants to fight back. Thorfinn is completely empty. He's more like a robot, right? He does the job and he doesn't answer questions much, but he listens to Einar. Einar was talking about war and about how everyone that fights, Danes, English people, they're all beasts, right? And Thorfinn reminded him, he remembered when he saw it the same way as Einar, but then he took part, right?
I used to be one of them.
That's the big difference. The master's son is also interesting. He kind of is a bit like Thorfinn back in the day, right? He wants to be a warrior. He wants to be more than just a farmer. He wants to go out there and prove himself.
He's in his rebel phase.
Rebellious.
Yeah, rebellious phase.
But he's heard his father, right? He reacted when the guys walked on the wheat last episode, but he I don't know. He feels like he should be angry at his dad. He rebels and stuff, and he goes off in anger and then claims that he's gonna do so much more and stuff, but maybe he'll come to appreciate the lifestyle that his father has given him, even if it means working. We need those. In any case, so that was last episode. Let's jump in this one and see what happens next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go!
So right after last episode, something might happen. They murder him.
Oh, don't say that.
When there's no war and stuff, men need to entertain themselves by pretending there's one.
So they beat each other.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they died. That's so funny.
Je suis incompris. Kids. They don't even know what they don't know.
My gosh, such a drama queen.
You're drunk. Sit down. Oh, that's true.
Hey, you're still a man now, you shouldn't drink.
I noticed. He can't get it out again? You shouldn't be taking this when you're drunk. I don't want him to kill someone by accident.
This is gonna end badly, guys.
You gotta be careful who you make fun of. Hey boy. Leave him be.
Oh my gosh.
要するに若様は半人前扱いするのが許せないと。お前らもだろ。
Well, stop acting like a child
が
then.
ねえわな。
He is currently crying like a baby.
一人前
Oh my god.
慰めろって段取りがあるんだよ。
Get there faster.
一人前になるのなんて通過儀礼っていうの？
Don't
What
do
kind of
something.
rite of passage?
The guy is drunk, he'll do anything, man.
殺しの経験です。
Hey, whoa, no.
Are you serious?
人を殺すっていうのはね。
Or it will break you.
人間の体がどれだけ脆いか知っておけば一皮むけますよ。
I don't like this.
で大人になるんす。
And I don't think he has it in him. Like, I don't think it's a good idea for him.
誰を決まってんじゃないですか。茶用の獲物ってのがありますよ。
A slave?
この農場にも。
Fuck that. But he's the son of the master. If we defend ourselves, what happens?
We're gonna be in
We're
big
not gonna
trouble.
die. We're not gonna die, but shit.
人間っていうのがさ。
Right. I don't think your dad would approve him. But that's how they view slaves. This arc is literally called slave, like the slave arc, right? So it's all about how slaves are viewed and treated. And
なんだろうな、広すぎだろ。当分は春の開墾やる暇はねえんだ。
that's what I was thinking.
秋のある程度間に合わせたいところだけど、重量好きは貸してもらえるのかな。
Again, can I just...
寝ぼけてんのか、おい。
Careful. You don't know the shit he's been through, man.
大丈夫か、お前。どんな夢見りゃそんなにうなされんだよ。
His freaking life is a nightmare.
思い出せない。顔でも洗って朝の雑用にかかろうや。忘れる夢ってのは忘れた方が。
Hey. Now we forget about Thorfinn's issues and we focus on love. Hello. I think she's a slave too then.
おはようございます。
はい。
Thorfinn doesn't give a shit.
私はもう済みましたから。
あ、いや、はい、すみません。小高を洗ったところでどうにも出りゃしませんので。
そんなことを
You're quite dashing.
的な思いますよ。
Oh god.
どこかお加減が
いや、ちょっと、
痛むんですか？
いや、大丈夫です。全然。
So many cuts and scars.
忘れてはいけない。
And does he have trauma? Trauma as in like I forgot season 1?
最近いらした方ですよね。
エイナルです。私の故郷の者は私を含めイングランド語とノルド語を話します。お嬢様にはお聞きづらいかと存じますが。
あ、そうですね。自分の心情を言いませんでしたね。
Is she a slave? A lady of the house? Oh, okay. He thought she was.
I got fooled also.
いいえ。
Ah,
あなたと同じ
that makes
奴隷
things easier.
おはよう諸君。お前名前は？
トルフィンです。
見かけねえ顔だな。
夏から厄介になってます。
Who do we kill?
トルフィンとちょっと
Biggest mistake you'll make. Because there's no way they're dying.
Not me.
Oh god.
何者だ、あいつら。
Assholes. That's what they are.
じゃないよな。
逆人常駐してる防衛戦力。
ろくなことじゃねえだろうな。いや、
No. It's okay, you have like one of the best warriors there is right with you, but I don't think he remembers.
He wakes up.
ご機嫌だな、エイナル。息が良さそうだ。
He's not gonna die easy.
He's not gonna die at all. Not there.
Not today.
Like he has it in him. The no face from afar is a bit shocking.
と言ってみよう。ズバッ。
Fuck that. You're a slave, but you don't have to let it happen. If anything, die fighting.
大人になるための儀式だ。死んでくれ。
Fuck no. Fuck no. To say that with a smile, like, die for us. Bitch.
I mean, you're a slave. You should do what we said.
そんな目に遭わなきゃならないんだよ。
罪なんかねえよ。
It's not about that.
単にお前のものじゃないっていうそれだけのことさ。
There's gonna be no consequences if he kills you.
どうしようと勝手だろ。こちらのオルマル様んちの直々に切ってくださるんだ。どうも。
Don't do it.
そうかったね。親父の持ち物だ。俺のじゃない。
Exactly.
切ったら弁償しなきゃいけない。
情けない若様。お父様が怖いんですか？怖いんですか？
別に何も怖くはねえ。
ズババーっと。
Don't.
大丈夫です。
I love Einar, man. Like, he doesn't know about Thorfinn. The fact that he's like, I'll take care of this. Like, run.
何やってんだ。行けトルフィン。
When he's probably like, he's a lot better.
頑張れ若様。気満々ですね。
Thorfinn.
Einar needs your help.
黙ってみても
You should wake up,
He's
please.
not doing anything. Oh shit. It cannot end in a good way. Boom, boom.
めんどくせえ
Yes, okay. Take care of things.
俺が切られますよ
Fuck. No, Thorfinn.
Not in that way.
そいつは仕事に戻してください
Giving up your life shouldn't be a mendokse kind of thing.
He has nothing to live for. To live for, sorry.
Maybe it'll wake him up. Find that light, man. I cannot see this.
じじい俺の朝飯は借り入れても手伝わんかいやなこった
飯なんか作れっかよめんどくせえしょうがね
Well, if you're not gonna prepare me breakfast, I'm not eating. Well, if he's coming here, maybe he'll change things. Stop this. I don't know who he is, but
私がオルマル様に切られます
no.
戻してやってください
なんだって
Oh man.
Thorfinn, don't be so ready to throw away your life, please.
自分の言った言葉の
More than you think.
We understood.
死ぬってことなんだけど
そうですね
お前何言ってん
He's so empty.
黙ってろ出る幕じゃねえ
見過ごすわけにはいかないのよね金の価値が落ちちゃうからね俺たち戦士の扱う商品って
We know, we used to be a warrior too.
死だ
Merchant of death.
We were dead incarnate back then.
どんなやつでも死ぬのは怖い
Not him.
どんなやつでもだそれでいいんだそうでなきゃ食えなくなっちまうぜ
Oh,
Thorfinn!
no reaction at all.
お前も怖いはずだ
怖がれ
You're afraid of dying because you want to live. He doesn't want
wanna
anything.
チンピラども
Okay, well, can you? I don't know who you are. Can you stop this?
またぞろ面倒なこと
Is he supposed to be in charge, you think?
Hopefully.
やめろ人ですども
Stop this.
Shit!
のちごいしてみろ
No,
素直になれ
he's literally letting you cut him up. I'd be shocked.
もっと
Fuck. Stop.
まばたきもしねえか
He's a fucking robot.
It's not impressive, it's depressing.
怖がらなくちゃいけないんですか少ないから生きてるんですか何かいいことは
You
あり
wouldn't
ますか
know.
俺はなかったよ
Oh, baby.
一つもなかったよ
You're still young. This arc is about depression, man. Ah! Arc! Arc! Ah! Ugh.
次は目だ
Stop this, stop.
怖がれ
やめろキツネ
Yep, he's the one in charge.
Whoops. That's when he found out he fucked up.
ひでえなこりゃ
おかえりなさいいつから
キツネ
はい
近寄れ
I'll cut your ear. Yep, okay. Better than a slap. Couple teeth are gone.
Broke his nose, took out a couple of teeth.
穴熊説明
I like him.
Yeah, me
He
too.
has beautiful eyes.
Beautiful hair too. It's over already?
Yes, those episodes are short. Anime.
I think I'm gonna like Snake a
Snake?
lot.
I like his look. I like that he stood up. Like, I guess like it's not about Thorfinn or slaves or anything. Is that you are guests here. You do not damage the guy's
goods
property.
of the one who is employing you.
Yeah, like it's stupid. Like you'd anger the master. You don't do that shit. He's your boss, right? But then like he doesn't give a shit. It's funny to play around with the son who doesn't know what he is. Like he's young enough to be naive and full of these dreams and stuff, and they want to make fun of him because like they know what's up. They know what a warriors is like, and they've been through war and fights, and they want to make fun of him, use him. I don't know. Like I don't think they even cared if he was gonna do it. They were gonna make fun of him anyway.
But you know what? There's two possibilities with what Snake decided to do. First, like you said, you don't damage the goods of the one who is employing you, first. Or second, since you're a warrior, you shouldn't treat somebody's life like a game.
Maybe.
You know, death is not a game. It's a
Whether or not he believes that is true. People's when I see someone like on in a show or a movie or whatever going to war, fighting, I prefer the warriors that
respect their opponents.
yes, but I prefer those that, you know, aim for the least amount of pain, right? A quick death. Kind of like Askeladd did with Björn, right? You try to aim for vital spots as much as possible. You don't want to make them suffer. Because if you make them suffer, that means that you enjoy the suffering of others, and your reasons for being here are not noble, or not, you know, something I respect. So I prefer those warriors. I'm not sure who, like, if he's that at all. But a warrior who pretends to know his craft and he pretends to be the shit and everything, but he's enjoying torturing a guy because the
Cutting
guy
people
doesn't.
up.
Yeah, and all for the sake of having the guy admit that he's afraid of dying. Like, you're playing, you have power and you know you can do this shit, and you're using this against someone who can't defend himself. It's fake. To me, it's fake, man. It's unfair, it's fake, it's selfish, and it's not the mark of a true warrior. So these guys are fucking assholes, and I'm glad that their boss doesn't seem to be like that. Poor Einar, though, to see him be like, run, Thorfinn, I'll take care of things. He doesn't know, right? I was watching this, and the whole time I was thinking, if that kid kills the guy who defeated Thorkel, man, that would be crazy. They don't know. He's only like, it's been a year, but I'm guessing they forgot his name. They only heard legends.
I mean, I don't think that they could expect a great warrior like Thorfinn to be a kid.
Well, no, but there were rumors back in season 1 when he defeated Thorkel. They were talking about a Thorfinn something, like there was another name there, not Thorfinn, Thor's son, right? There was something else, but they gave him a name, and they said like he was a short or whatever, a warrior, fighter with blonde hair. But in any case, they mentioned his name. Like, people knew about it, but I guess the rumors didn't get to hear.
Or they don't expect him to be a slave also.
Or they are not thinking. Yeah, they are looking at Thorfinn and they're not thinking of it if they know the legend or the story. But Thorfinn is capable, man. He's capable, and it sucks to see him go through that without lifting a finger.
It's the fact that we know that if he wants it, he could kill every single one of them.
But then again, it is interesting because while he was letting Fox hurt him, and he did new shit. The reason why he let it happen, that's another, you know, subject. That's depression. That's something else. But I couldn't help but think about Thor's, who would, you know, it's not. I don't think Thor's would have let other people hurt him, but he would also not fight back necessarily, right? So he's not like currently Thorfinn, like, he needs to get in the middle where Thor's is, and he used to be in you know, the violent end of the spectrum, and now he's on the depressive, amorph, like not non-responsive end of that spectrum, right? He needs to get to the middle where he values his life, values himself, values his loved ones, but he doesn't let anger take over and guide him wherever he goes. So we'll see. He needs to get there. But he's so depressed.
His father did not have been struck in season 1, but he did not unnecessarily kill those men either. I mean, he just knocked them out, but he still fought back.
That's what I'm saying. He's in the middle of that spectrum that Thorfinn is navigating, but Thorfinn goes to the extremes. He's got a good reason to be in that extreme after everything he went through. Although I'm wondering, like, he's dreamt of something and he's saying, like, maybe that's something I should not have forgotten. Have you forgotten something about season 1?
It is a possibility that after the death of Askeladd and everything that happened at the end of season 1, his mind, to protect him of what happened, decided to just select those memories and just
he definitely remembers.
Put them in a safe and don't remember them right now, like selective amnesia.
He definitely remembers parts of his life because he, you know, had that flashback of the village burning, and he said in this episode that there's nothing in his life that basically gave him the reason to live, right? Nothing was happy in his life. Nothing ever proved to him that living was nice. So he remembers his life. It's not like he had amnesia suddenly. But I did wonder for a sec after he said that, like the dream, like what was that, and did I forget something? I wondered if maybe he was in such a state of shock that maybe he blacked out some of the years he spent with Escalade, if not all of the years he spent there. I don't know. He needs to talk about this. But everything he said this episode, like, his life is filled with despair, and it's a great way to show that, like everything I said in this episode, you're still young, right? That you have a family that's waiting for you. Like you have reasons to fight back. Einar is fighting back, and he's lost everything. It's just Thorfinn is so deep in his despair. He's drowned already, and he can't see the light anymore. We need to reach in and drag him out. But until he's out of the water, he won't notice his family waiting for him. He won't think about how better it could become, right? You can go back home, you can farm. There's Vinland. You forgot about Vinland, maybe.
Yeah.
Leif is still looking for him. He's got a family. He's got, reasons to be happy still. But currently he's blind to them. And he's focused on the pain he's been through all those years. For him, it's like he forgot the beginning of his life and he focused only on his time from the moment Thor's died to now, and those years were filled with misery. Self-inflicted misery, granted, except for Thor's death, but misery nonetheless, and he can't see past that. It's a great representation of depression. It's a great representation of just misery and dark thoughts and how you drown in those emotions, and he's gonna need help. If he doesn't do it himself, he's gonna need someone to shake him up a little bit and show him the path, and eventually he'll be strong enough to make it himself. But we're not there yet. The fact that he was letting someone just beat him up and he was willing to die right there is hurting me, man. We can't let that happen. Einar now at least he's noticed that something's up with Thorfinn. Maybe he's gonna push and ask questions. Einar's found himself a little girlfriend. Potentially.
So she's not the master's daughter. She's another slave.
But see, that's another thing. Thorfinn is saying, like, there's no reason to live. Like, what's so great about living, right? There's nothing happy that happened in my life, but you haven't met a girl that you like or a boy that you like, right? You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Einar, at one point in his life, thought it was all over. There was no reason to fight. But then he saw Leif, found out that miracles can still happen, and now he's met a nice master, a nice potential girlfriend, a nice potential friend.
The possibility of a future is right ahead, so it gave him a purpose.
Like, so far your life has been harsh and dark and depressing, boy.
Depressing?
Yeah, French
What?
tonight, it's hard, man. Anyway, really dark, and
you just need to let it happen to you. If you don't let happiness embrace you, you're gonna be miserable all your life.
It's kind of like what we said about Asta and Black Clover, right? If you face a wall and you think there's no way through or whatever, if you give up, then you won't make it past the wall. Like, there's gonna be no tomorrow. You're gonna give up. It's gonna be the end of it. If you persevere, if you keep going, you create the chance to go over that obstacle. And this is exactly what this is. It's an obstacle. It's not your whole life. It's not like permanent. If you let it be permanent, it will be. If you end it here, it's going to be all you'll ever know. If you continue, there's a chance.
I've read somewhere.
By the way, this turned into like a motivational speech.
But it is true. I've read somewhere that if you want to be happy, you're the only one who can make it happen. Happiness doesn't happen necessarily just like that. You're the only one who can decide if you want to be happy in your life. If you choose to be happy, you're gonna be happy.
You need to go get it. Work for it a little bit.
But right now, Thorfinn doesn't want to be happy. He wants to be miserable.
He's given up, and we need to work on that. So Einar, you're gonna be the psychologist from now on. You need to talk to Thorfinn, give him sessions at the end of the day. Try to pry into his past and figure out what's going on, because you need to know who he is and then try and cheer him up a little bit. We can do this. With time, we can do this. They have a few years, right? Like the master said that it's going to take 3 years if they're fast. We have 3 years to make him cheer up. We'll see.
If he doesn't end up dead by his own shows.
It's Thorfinn. He's the main character. I don't expect him to die, but we'll see. In any case, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube next week. So get to see you then, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.